Welcome back to part 2 of my Aero Video DVD collection. I apologize for getting cut off before. I'm filming on an iPhone, and for some reason every time the phone rings the video cuts off. So what I did was I did a little research, and apparently if you put it on airplane mode, it won't, incoming calls won't cut you off. So that's what I'm going to do for the time being until I can figure out a better way to record, or until I get a better camera. So for right now, I'm going to have to deal with it like this. So, and we left off with Jaguar Lives, and I don't really have too much else to say about Jaguar Lives. It's an okay movie. It's pretty good for the cheese factor, I guess. But other than that, I mean, there's some other titles that Arrow put out that you could probably look at instead of getting this. But this is one of the less expensive Arrow DVD titles, so we will move on. These two movies here are the exact same movie. I accidentally bought it twice, and so what I did was I just reversed the cover on this one. It's The Night Child, and it's kind of a Exorcist type ripoff. It's not as, obviously it's not as good as The Exorcist, but it's average at best, I guess. I'm probably going to be giving one of these away or selling it on eBay. I'd rather give it away, I guess, but yeah, this is the exact same movie, just with the sleeve reversed. So this is The Night Child. These two I showed yesterday in my slip box collection, so I'm not going to say too much about these, but this is Martin in the slip box and Kentucky Fried Movie in the slip box. So we keep moving on. We have the Deadly Spawn, and I actually have this on Blu-ray. I think Synapse put it out. I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's the Millennium Edition, and it's got a pretty good transfer, and it's got some pretty good extras. So there's really no need for me to open up the DVD when I have the Blu-ray, but I am very glad to have that in my collection. This one is Wes Craven's Deadly Blessing, and this is a very good movie. And I own the Blu-ray from Scream Factory, which Scream Factory put out a really nice edition with a slipcover, one of their collector's editions. So I don't really feel the need to have to open up this DVD, but this is a very cool cover, and it looks like it's Region 2. So, but I mean, look at that cover, that's pretty cool. And this movie has what's his name from the Hills Have Eyes movies. His name escapes me for the moment, but oh gosh, I hate it when my mind goes blank like that, and I just had it on my mind a little bit ago. Berryman, Michael Berryman. I should know that. I mean, that's ridiculous, but yeah, Michael Berryman's in here, and he plays a really good part. I recommend getting this one, but you could probably get this one on Scream Factory Blu-ray. Be better off doing that. This one here is Two Evil Eyes, and it's the collaboration of George A. Romero and Dario Argento. And it's not a bad movie. I like Romero's story a little bit better than Argento's, but they're both very good. So I know there's a US DVD release. I'm not sure if this one got a Blu-ray release yet or not. It probably did, and if it didn't, it should, and it probably will be soon if it didn't already. But this is a good one to add to your collection. This one is Combat Shock, and I know there's a Blu-ray of this floating around. It might be a UK Blu-ray. I don't know if this was ever released on Blu-ray in the US, but this is kind of this is an exploitation movie from the early to mid 80s about a combat veteran who goes crazy, almost kind of like Walking Tall with Michael Douglas, but this is a little more graphic, a little more crazy out there. But this is not a bad movie. It's a Trauma release, and it's, let's see, is it? I think this is all region, or region free, I should say. But there's some pretty nasty, gory scenes in that movie. It's pretty cool. And next we have two Christmas gems. And I'm not quite sure which one of these movies is better. I kind of tend to like Christmas Evil a little better. I said that before in one of my previous videos, but they're both very good. Exploitation Santa Claus slasher movies. I enjoy both of them. So that's Christmas Evil. Let's see, that's Region 2, it says. And Silent Night, Deadly Night is Region 2 also. That's some pretty good cover art right there. And that's not nudity, they're covered. And not only that, but it's artwork, it's drawing, so it's not gonna offend anybody, I hope. Next we have John Russo's Midnight. It's another child possession film, and it's pretty low budget, low quality, but it's region free. I'm sure most of you have probably seen this one already. It's average. And here's another trauma. I wouldn't call this a classic, I would just call it a trauma film, and it's Surf Nazis Must Die, and this is not a very good movie at all. This is one of the more recent pickups I got for the Aero DVDs. And it's typical trauma. I'm not really impressed too much with trauma movies, but you know, it is region free, so if you want to pick this one up, you could probably get it for $10, I bet. So that's Surf Nazis Must Die. And last but not least, I have 3 box sets that I'd like to show, and this one is Terror Awaits Inside. It's a Fantastic Factory release, and it has these 4 movies: Faust, Love of the Damned, Roma Santa, The Werewolf Hunt, Beyond Reanimator, and Arachnid. And these are pretty good box sets, and it's another one of those window box type cardboard presentations. And it comes with 4 separate movies. These are pretty good. It's a pretty good little collection. You know, here's a little flyer that comes with it on the inside. It shows you all the different releases that come with this particular box set. And I was pleased that they all came in their own separate case, and that they each have their own reversible artwork. Comes with a booklet and a poster. I believe there was one of these that doesn't come with a poster. Let me double check. Arachnid does. Faust. Okay, Faust does, and it has reversible artwork too. The ones that are on there now are kind of these are the commissioned artwork. The ones that are on the inside are the original. Some of these are like the original posters and the original VHS covers. So that's Faust, Love of the Damned. And these are all decent movies with the exception of Beyond Reanimator, which is outstanding. I would give Roma Santa and Faust and Arachnid, they're all probably about average, middle of the road, like 5 or 6 out of 10, but I would give Beyond Reanimator about a 7.5, 8 out of 10. That's one of my favorite series of all time. And it's Roma Santa, The Werewolf Hunt. And here's Beyond Reanimator. And I actually have this on Blu-ray, but I have watched this edition and it's very good. The quality is outstanding. I have a German steelbook that has Reanimator and Beyond Reanimator on in the same steelbook, and that quality is very good too. But this is one of my favorite movies. It's not quite as good as the first one, but it's up there, and I like the whole series. So that is my Fantastic Factory box set. Here's the second box that I own on DVD from Arrow Video, and this is called Terror at the Opera, The Stendhal Syndrome, Sleepless, and the Card Player. And these are all Dario Argento, the Neo Giallo collection. Dario Argento has kind of an acquired taste. Either you love him or you hate him, and I happen to really like Argento stuff. There's a lot of people out there that don't like, especially some of his newer stuff, and I can kind of see that. Like the Card Player it's not some of his best work. Stendhal Syndrome kind of took a step down from some of his earlier stuff, but it does have his very attractive daughter Asia Argento in there, so she is something nice to look at in that movie. This one is called Sleepless. Probably about a 6 out of 10 in my opinion. Not the greatest, but not bad either. These two here, Terror at the Opera and the Card Player, kind of took a step down from some of his earlier works, I think. He doesn't quite have the magic that he used to, but that's not to say that he lost it completely. He's due for a good one, I think. So that is the Dario Argento Neo Giallo collection. And last but not least, this is called the X Rental collection, I guess. It's supposed to resemble the old VHS boxes, and you can look. This is a mint condition box set, but they have it weathered to look like it's old, and it's actually, this isn't even a sticker right here. It's just part of the print, and they have it looking like it's a sticker that has been folded over time, which is a pretty cool design idea to make it look like it's all worn out, like it's an old VHS rental. But in this collection, you have Penitentiary, which is some 70s blaxploitation. These are actually Aerodrome releases, which in 2011, Arrow Video came out with the Aerodrome label to sell some of their previously released movies at, I guess, budget prices. They're the same movies, but they don't have the deluxe edition care that some of the earlier releases have, I guess you can say. They're kind of bare bones, but even their bare bones stuff has audio commentary, and you have trailers and just collector's booklets, and you have posters, and so even their budget stuff is amazing. And I'm so glad they came to the U.S. now, and I hope Scream Factory and some of these other companies step up their game a little bit, because Arrow might blow everybody out of the water. We'll see. But I noticed on Facebook yesterday, Scream Factory posted a question on their Facebook page about releasing steelbooks on some of their earlier releases, and I voted yes, because I think in order for Scream Factory to keep up with Arrow Video and Synapse and even some of those other companies, they're going to have to start releasing steelbooks, even though Scream Factory is a very good quality company already. I would like to see them step it up a little bit. It doesn't hurt to be on top and step your game up a little bit more even. It's great to see Scream Factory and Arrow together. It's going to be fun for collectors. But here's Cheerleaders, and I've never seen this movie before. I don't really know anything about it, but that's Cheerleaders. And then you have this is kind of the bare bones edition of Maniac Cop, which is a great movie, and I'm glad to own it in any facet. I don't care if it's Blu-ray or DVD or even VHS. I like that movie. So, and then you have McBain, and I know most of you thought it was just a Simpsons character, but it's actually Christopher Walken, and it's not a great movie, but it's not a terrible movie. Well, there you go. That's my Arrow Video DVD collection. If there are any of these movies that you guys have that you'd like to comment on, or if there's anything you'd like to see a little closer up, leave a comment below, and I will be happy to do an update. But until then, I will talk to you guys later. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And thank you very much for watching.